hard to make friends as an adult. Now, take college out of it.
Okay.
Take the college classroom out of it.
Do we take the college education
out of it?
No. Just the college classroom, because, people make friends in college.
Right, I'm going to say for me. It's harder for me because, not to put race in it, it's kind of hard for me to fuck with people who aren't black. And living in the Bay Area, if you're not in Oakland, that type of area, you don't really see black people. So, because I don't have time to explain blackness and stuff like that to people. Like, I don't want to feel like I have to change who I am. I want to be me.
Okay.
Personally, I want to be me 100% of the time. I gotta fake it at work. I gotta fake it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not faking it in my friendships. So it's hard for me. And then the few people who aren't of color, well, they are color, I guess. They're not black. It's like, we cool, but there's certain stuff I just don't want to have to explain over and over and over again. So it's harder, but people seem to gravitate towards me. They see that I'm a friend. I don't see them the same way. Because I'm a cool ass nigga. Not like I'm cool. Like, I don't get mad over little stuff. I'm fucking funny. I know I'm fucking funny. Even if people don't think I'm funny, I know I'm funny. And that's probably a problem too, that I think and I know. People would consider me a friend, but I just think I'm a good person. And I think they get that mixed up with friendship. Like,
because you don't see that too much.
Yeah.
You don't get to see genuine people often.
Yeah.
And when you come across it, you're like, I gotta connect with that person.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you, there's people I've met that I've genuinely been like, I like really want to be their friend, but it's not meant to be. It's just like, you don't come across genuine people a lot nowadays. So I don't know. So I get why people gravitate towards you.
As an adult, it's
as an
different.
adult, yeah.
As an adult, if I wanted to be like, oh, that person who has a lot of people around me, I think it would be easy. But I don't want that. I want like 10 friends.
That's a lot.
No, but what I'm saying is I want like the main group and then the group that's like, we cool, but we only do like social shit together. That's what I want. But it's hard. It's hard for me living in the Bay Area because I work from, basically I leave my house at 12 noon and I don't get home until 9:30, 10. So, and I work Monday through Saturdays. So realistically, when we gonna kick it? Like, and some people need you to be up in their face all day. So I'm like, well, we probably not gonna jam like that. We're not gonna rock like that because you need me to be in your face all day, and I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'll send you a text message. I'll send you a LOL. I'll send you a smiley face.
Yeah.
That might be all you get from me for the whole day, a smiley face.
Yeah. I think for me, it's, I think very similarly, because I'm just a good person, a lot of people gravitate towards it, right? Because I'm just like, we nice, right? And I think we're only nice to them because we're not mean.
Yeah.
And so people are like, oh, I don't see this. They're authentically themselves. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he says what he says. He says what's on his mind. It's like, no, like, I'm just nice and like, I'm just going to call shit out when I see it, right? And I think for me, it's more so like, I think it's not difficult for me to make friends. I think people, when I talk to people and they really try to get to know me, and they're like, oh, he really doesn't believe in this concept of friendship. I don't really know how I can interact with him anymore. And I'm all like, it's either you fuck with me or you don't fuck with me. Like, you don't have to complicate it any farther than that. And so, like, I know there's people, especially because I've worked where I've worked in education and housing. I'm just around a whole bunch of people all the time. And if I'm not nice, if I'm not trying to, like, actually put effort into talking to them, it's hard for me to do my job. And so a lot of it ends up with people thinking that I'm trying to build these super strong friendships with them. And it's just like, nah, like, I'm trying to do my job. Like, I'm being nice, I'm being friendly, I'm asking you how you're doing, I'm checking on you, doing the mental health thing. And so, like, yeah, there's people who I've built genuine, like, relationships with because of, like, my jobs and stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, I work all the time. Like, I'm that's it. I'm a workaholic. And so, you know, when are we realistically going to talk? Like, my grad school, when I was in grad school, my schedule was literally 8 to 3 working in housing, you know, 3 to 5 working at my other job, and then going to class late when I should be at class at 4 o'clock, and then getting out at 10, and then coming back home to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours and then get back to work in the morning. So it's like, if you're not coming over to like eat dinner with me, or if you're not coming over to watch the 3-4 hours of TV that I watch.
Or, you know.
or,
Friends.
or, you know what I mean? Then I'm probably not messing with you. So my work relationships were my friendships because I was all like, I can't add extra people in my life right now because they gonna get mad at the inconsistency in my schedule, right? Or even like when I was in relationships, they would get mad at the inconsistencies in my schedule. So it was like, I can't really do anything about it.
Say names. You know
I'm not about to say names.
Not specific.
Relationships. It's multiple relationships, man. Fuck y'all. But like it sucks because it's like, yeah, like I can't add like people in my life. Like I can't. Oh, let me go. And that's not my energy, anyways. I'm not trying to add new niggas in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when I don't show that effort that I'm trying to add new niggas, but people are still gravitating towards me like I am. That shit's exhausting, and I'm just like, realistically, like, it's cool we met in this moment, in this environment. I probably won't see you again because I'm gonna go to work and I'm not gonna remember you. And if I do remember you, it's gonna be like, oh, that was cool, but I gotta go to work and get this money, secure the bag, because you know what I mean, like, bills ain't gonna, like, pay themselves. And so, doing that and stuff, it's like, nah, like, I can't, like, add new people in my life and stuff like that, so... I mean, I can now. Your boy graduated, so but yeah, it's different. I just don't have that energy like I used to. Like in community college, I was for sure like friends.
Yeah.
You know, and then after I was like, cut all these niggas off. I'm trying to secure the bag, and some of them fucking with my energy, and so yeah.
I wouldn't say it's hard. I say it's hard
easy.
if you. It depends what you want. Some people like. It's just who I am. Like I only like being. I'm gonna sound hella weird saying this, but I only like being around black people, really. I can be around other people. It's hard to be around white people. I'm not gonna hold you on that one. But I like being around black people because that's when I can truly be myself. I don't have to think about like how this person is gonna look at me. Do they think I'm a criminal? Or like I can tell them my story on how I grew up. And I don't have to worry about getting a look or judgment or like surprise. Like, oh my gosh. Like telling people like, oh yeah, cops stop me all the time. That's nothing new. I get stopped walking. I got stopped in Whole Foods. Walking out. That's nothing. Explaining that to somebody who ain't black is hard. Like, yeah, I got stopped in Whole Foods.
They're like, well, what were you stealing?
What were you doing? Why would they do that? I didn't do anything. I literally have my receipt in the bag. I literally was putting the money in my wallet as I was stopped. So, like, explain that type of stuff. Like, yeah, we can hang out and all that stuff, but when real stuff hits you, I don't feel comfortable telling somebody who ain't black my experience because they're going to question and ask all these questions. They try to make good at everything. Or they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry you went through that. Like, I don't want to hear that. So, I think it's easy if you want it. Some people, they just, like, think too much. I really don't be thinking. I just be talking, and whatever happens, happens. But I think if I was more open to other people, But since there's not that many black people in the Bay Area, and the black people that are in the Bay Area, some of them are wishy-washy. Some of them are elitist. They're on that type of attitude, which is basically like white people. Some people are like focused on the organizations like the fraternities and sororities, and if you're not in them, they don't fuck with you, even though they're fucking we're all black still, but they like look at you a little bit different sometimes. I'm not saying all of them. That Greek life, even though we're black, we're Greek organizations, but whatever, that's another conversation that I can get on. But this is a friendship episode, so we're not gonna touch on that. But it happens. It's hard in the Bay Area. If I was in a place like DC or LA, when I was in LA, there's black people everywhere. When I'm not in school, like if I'm not in school, well, I'm not in school now, but if I'm not in school and that it is, I can get a whole bunch of people I'm comfortable with. But do you think it's hard as an adult?
Taking college out of it, yeah, because I don't leave the house. But I made all my like friends after high school. Like I met through college, or I met through friends of friends. Like I only got like 7 friends, 6 or 7, I don't know. But 4 of them from high school, one of them's from a friend, meeting through a friend. Two were my roommates. So,
and one's your cousin.
But also, no, I didn't count her in it. Shout out to Malika though. I
Friend
don't
of the
want
pod.
more friends, low key. Like I just don't. I don't go seeking friendships anymore.
Yeah.
I'm solid with who I have. If it happens, cool, but I really don't care.
I never was the one to seek a friendship either. If you're like seeking friendships, I don't think that's
lonely.
I'm never lonely. I love being by
but
myself.
It's different, yeah.
I'm saying take you out of it. What if someone's like, I really have nobody.
I like being lonely.
Okay, if you're seeking friendships, don't put so
I
much.
do too.
In my opinion,
I like solitude.
Shit, we're different too. There's been a whole bunch of people in our houses our whole life.
Yeah.
So shit, when we can be alone,
that alone time is
that's solitude. Like, I'm tired of 13 niggas around me. So, that's the thing. Like, there's always like 13 niggas in this house, but
not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, but like still, like I'm grown now. Since I've been grown, I haven't been in this damn house. But a big thing, that I want to highlight that Jamal said, and I think it's important to note. Just because he want to be around black folk don't mean he hate everybody else.
Oh, yeah, for
right?
sure.
And my thing, too, is like, I've always been the opposite, right? I've always been like, oh, I fuck with everybody, right? Oh. And then I got grown and I was all like, I'm only fucking with niggas, right? And, like, yes, like, I fuck with niggas heavy. I love black people. I always love black people. I always uplift them, validate them, affirm them, call them out, do everything, right? I love black people, right? And I definitely have close friends, close people in my life who aren't black, right?
Me too.
But I don't go to them when I'm dealing with black shit, right? I go to my black friends or people in my life. And so it's like, the difference between those relationships is when I'm with black folk, I don't have to question their intentions. When I'm with white folk, particularly, I got to question their intentions, whether or not they're good people or shitty people. I always got to question their intentions. Because whether you're a good white person or a bad white person, you can still get a nigga killed.
And you still white. So that like, matters at the end of the day because history has shown us that you guys are wishy-washy.
Stay on topic.
So I always have to be like, question your intention. Yeah, because you exploit, and there has been people in my life who have been white, and they have exploited, oh, this is my black friend, and he does this, and he does that. He likes hip-hop, blah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. And they do that. So I always have to question, are they using me for, like, because they want that black friend and they don't want to feel bad? Yeah. Are they using me for money? You always got to do that. And black people do it, too. But
everyone does.
But I don't have to question it. Like, oh, sometimes, like, I'm safe. I feel safe. Safe around black people.
Yeah.
I get in a room full of others, because I don't want to single out a particular race, but I'm sure you know who others I'm talking about, and I'd be like uncomfortable, and I'm like, I know I belong here. Damn, you good? I thought I was about to throw up. I thought to like start pondering.
I was trying to ignore it. You had to point it out.
That shit was loud. They probably can hear that shit.
Y'all did
I thought what I was saying.
Y'all fucking woke me up and was like, let's do it. So I was like,
okay. I have a
question now.
What?
Do you think Drake's in the top, like, conversation of top rappers, like, ever?
Okay, so this is just me being tedious and analytical behind it. What part of rapper do you mean? Like all around rapper, or do you mean lyricist?
Nah,
do you mean
I don't mean like does Drake have the most bars, or because there's rappers who just have bars but they can't make a good song, like Papoose.
Right.
Right.
What
I mean is like for making a song, putting a project together, and lyrics, like all of that.
I do. I would, just because I would have to really think about it, I don't want to give you a real number right now, but I would probably say he's definitely in just rappers that I can think of right now. He's definitely in the top 6 or 7.
You put him above Lil Wayne?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
I got an argument with somebody. I ain't gonna say their name, but they said some stuff, and I was like, "Wayne, are you?"
Look, you can't put the student over the teacher until the teacher gives that that pedestal for them to take over. Remember who brought Drake out? It was Wayne. Young Money, Cash Money. If it wasn't for Wayne, there would be no Drake right now. I'm not going to say that let me retract that statement. There would be Drake, but it wouldn't be Drake at this level.
Yeah, he wouldn't be at this level.
No way. Not without Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Not without Wayne.
Yeah.
And Lil Wayne just got his catalog is too extensive. His wordplay, metaphors, all of that. I don't put him above Wayne, but he's in the talk, but he's not above Wayne. No way.
I low key want to know what your top 10 is, but I don't. That's kind of hard to just
That's
think about it
off
right
the
now.
top of the brain.
I know, because I don't even know mine off the top. That's when I was like, that's kind of hard.
Easy.
You got to give me a week.
Okay,
you got to give me a week to prepare.
Right. Can't go off the top of the dome.
Nah, and that's the thing though. Like, even when you talk about like best rappers, like just period, it's tough because, like I said, when you talk about best rappers, it's sort of like the MVP talk in basketball. Like, what's your definition of best rapper? You know what I mean? Like, what's your definition of most valuable player? Is it the best player on the best team? Or is it somebody that if you take off that team's not as good anymore?
Yep. That's how
But like I said, Drake is definitely in my top 6 or 7 as far as just overall. He's definitely in my top 6 or 7 for sure. And I might even say just top 5.
I don't know if I have him in my top 10. I'm thinking about it.
Like I said, to me, numbers play a huge part in it.
This how much he sells.
Because
the thing is,
right? Because you got to think about it, bro. He's touching people outside the United States. That's like the Michael Jackson talk. Michael Jackson is number 1 because he was worldwide.
But that's different. I think if you're looking at Drake as, because I look at Drake as a pop star, and if I look at him as a pop star, low key, if I look at him as a pop star, I might put him up there with Mike. I know that might be blasphemy. I know it might be a little. I'm willing to, retract my statement if I need to. If somebody come at me,
you might have to. You might have a lot of people coming at you after that one.
I might have got carried away. Let me just say that right now.
Because when it comes, go ahead, finish up. Go ahead.
If I look at him as a pop star, then it's easier for me to be like, okay, he's up there. He's up there at the top pop stars ever. At least rappers is kind of hard because like I haven't got a full rap project, and that's what it is. I want like a full rap project. If for him to do that would be stupid because he sells a lot.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
I
think the closest thing you get into a rap project from Drake is either Thank Me Later or So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Just because that was his early stuff, and that's kind of like where he set the bar. But now, oh hell no, you're not getting a rap project from Drake. He said it himself in one of his songs. I forget which one it was, but he said he made a career off reminiscing. You ain't getting no rap project from a guy who's about to reminisce on his whole life. Definitely not.
Because I don't put him.
Who?
Go ahead.
Who would y'all like to see him collab with? Because he's already collab with hella people already. But
everybody.
Who's like the dream collab?
Oh,
I would like to see him with, I guess Big Crit, because he's done with every other. He has songs with Jay-Z, Beyonce. Shit, he has literally everybody.
Yeah, literally.
So Lil Wayne, like
that's true.
So maybe Big Crit. I low key, it's not a rapper. I want to see him on like a Ninth Wonder beat, if like a whole project. Ninth Wonder beats. The thing on those, I don't.
Yo, that's intriguing. Actually, I never even thought about that. A Ninth Wonder beat, like a whole project with that. Yeah, so I'm here for it.
I might buy that vinyl. I might buy the vinyl.
I'm here for it.
That would be hard.
I don't know. I feel like y'all said, he got a feature with everybody, but I mean, I mean, if I could just throw a name out there, I would like to get more music just because he's one of my favorite rappers, and I feel like their styles they would be able to like mix together well. Is more music with Chris Brown. Just because
that No Guidance proved a lot. They sound good as hell together.
Yes, they do. And that's exactly why I said I feel like they could collab a little more, unlike like Jamal said, like not a whole project, but like at least 4 or 5 songs out of the project. You know what I mean? Because Chris Brown on the hooks and Drake coming with the lyrics, that right there, that's a whole, as the ladies like to say, that's a whole vibe. It'll definitely put it in the mood. You know what I mean? I feel like that's probably something that I would, or the fans would want to hear.
That might, and they would sell numbers too. That was
that when I heard No Guidance, I was like, it's like they were meant to, like that was meant to happen. They could make so many hits.
I don't know if there's another, but like
they probably already got some recorded.
Who hasn't he worked with?
Sure. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me look up some real quick.
He even got songs with like, he got songs with everybody. Yeah,
he got songs with everybody. You're looking at Kendrick Lamar, Rihanna, The Weeknd, Nicki Minaj, Rick Ross, Andre 3000. That's just on Take Care.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Let's see. I'm on Scorpion now. If I can get some Scorpion, he only got featured by Jay-Z, Static Major, Ty Dolla $ign on After Dark.
Shit, he got everybody.
I mean, yeah, he got features with almost everybody. Party Next Door, Wiz Khalifa, of course, Future. He got a whole project with Future.
Yeah.
Shit, he even got Janae Aiko. I forgot from Time.
They got a couple songs.
Big Sean.
2 Chainz, Big Sean. Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's like, I mean, if we can get that whole, Young Money, Cash Money features again, because him, Nicki, and Lil Wayne on the track, that's like nostalgia for me. Hearing them 3 get on the track, even though Nicki Minaj is pretty much canceled by hip hop culture right now. I mean, even
stop.
She canceled her.
Don't start.
Listen,
hey,
to come out and support as strong as she is for 6ix9ine, it bothers me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why it bothers me so much. But I'm like,
I can't blame you, bro.
I'm like, you're too good to even step with. You don't need him. She can rap. I'm not gonna act like she can't rap. Like, she can rap. I don't know why she's doing this.
So you don't like Tootsie Slide? We cannot act like it was not like he knew what he was doing when he released that. Even though you hate it, Drake, I love Tootsie Slide. I don't know what it is, but he knew what he was doing.
Drake,
I love that
song. Honestly, I feel like that was, to put it into terms for people who are listening, Tootsie Slide is a clickbait song.
Oh, 100%.
It's not that good, Nana. I'm sorry.
I like it. I know, this is the thing. I know it's not good, but when I listen to it, I can't help but to be like, right foot, I don't know what it is. He has something.
It's like the Cupid Shuffle.
It's captivating.
Yeah.
It's definitely captivating. It's one of those songs that gets stuck in your head for the next 3 days, and you get pissed off because it's still stuck in your head for 3 days.
Oh yeah, that song. Oh my gosh, I can't believe
the crazy thing is he didn't. It's not like the Cupid Shuffle, Jamal, because Drake gave us 2 things to do: right foot up, left foot slide. Like, there's nothing left to do with the dance move. Like, what do we do after that? No,
I'm just mad. I'm just mad that he said I got to dance, but it got some hood in it or something like that. And I was like, okay, what kind of dance is this? Then the nigga said right foot up, left foot slide. I said, oh shit, what the hell is this? This ain't no hood shit. What the hell? What is going on? Ain't nothing hood about sliding around a damn dance floor, my nigga. I thought he was gonna talk start talking about either crip walking or some type of walk or something like that. My nigga said left foot up, right foot slide. Right foot up, left foot slide. Basically, I'm saying all you need to do is slide. Like, what the hell? Where's the hood at?
All right, this is where it gets real.
Martin.
Let me ask.
Go ahead. Let me wait. Let me sip my sip while you.
What show is better, Martin or Fresh Prince?
Fresh
I already knew your answer, Jamal. That's why I asked it, because I really just want to hear y'all justification for it.
How's the Fresh Prince better?
What did Martin teach anybody? How to roast.
Same thing Will taught people. Nothing.
Uncle Phil taught. Whoa!
Woo!
Will didn't teach me anything.
No, the show.
No, you said Martin, Fresh Prince. That's two characters.
The Martin TV show.
Oh, the TV show taught me a lot. Not to buy pigeons from Hustle Man.
I'm dead.
They talked about the mail order bride. They talked about the Puerto Rican dude that was trying to pay Pam like $10,000 to marry her. They locking your house up because bro man snuck in and ate all the Thanksgiving food. All types of, they went over all types of scenarios in life. Borrowing money from your wife, or if your wife make more money than you, and how people was embarrassed and how that was a thing because Gina made more money. Or, or they was accusing Tommy of selling drugs or doing illegal stuff because they didn't know where he worked.
Those ain't lessons.
Those were life lessons.
Those are scenarios that were funny. Fresh Prince taught you lessons. When Carlton got robbed and stuff, and he had this little gun in the hospital, Will's dad left and came back and left again? Come on.
One of the most.
Oh, you forgot Tommy's dad, who was James Evans on the show. He came because he was in the military and he was trying to whip Tommy up into shape, and they was competing the whole time.
It didn't hit like the Fresh Prince.
But compared to the Fresh Prince scene,
Will's dad comes and then he leaves.
Whew.
Come on.
That scene was good.
I got my dad, and then I was all like, damn, why he don't love him, man?
Oh, you talking about it was a scene that you liked.
No.
What did it teach you? So what did it teach you?
What you mean, what did it teach me? To be grateful for my daddy. That episode taught me, I'm glad my dad ain't never did nothing like that. Ain't never.
Okay. And Martin's mama let you be thankful for your mama, because his mama was in his life the whole time.
No.
A little too much.
She's terrible.
Gina's mama was in her life the whole time.
He was just Martin in a dress.
I mean, yeah. Gina's mom and daddy was in her life the whole time. And remember Martin had to meet them?
Listen, there's no lesson that you learn from Martin.
I learned plenty of lessons, man.
I ain't learned nothing from Martin.
Don't get hustled by Roscoe, little kids knocking on your door selling candy. Didn't they do this in Oceanside? Every time I pull up in a Walmart parking lot in Oceanside, it's kids out there selling chocolate that they stole off a truck or something.
For football.
You know how many times
football.
Black kids, they sell hello candy?
So if I didn't watch Martin and see Roscoe hustling the same way, I might have fell for that.
Listen, I knew what the money it came from. I had my cousin who would take it. We're not gonna do that.
Don't do that.
Okay, Takashi Jamal.
Jamal over here.
That little part gone.
Dang, Jamal 6'9". That's what we doing. Saying we can't do this, man. Not to the Harrisons.
Oh man, Fresh Prince and Martin. No, as a show, it's not linear. If I want to laugh, I will.
Okay.
I want
as a whole.
Boom, boom. I rest my case again.
If I want a show that's about something, that's gonna teach a lesson, that's gonna have some meaning behind it, then I'm gonna watch The Fresh Prince.
What? So that's why you watch TV?
What growth did Martin do? Martin did not grow as a character.
Martin grew because he wanted to be a playboy, but he liked and loved Gina so much he threw his black book out the window. He left the streets. He tried to commit to her, and he had to grow through committing to one woman and marry her.
Martin didn't grow at all. His Proposal was the weakest.
Rhyming Night.
Was the weakest. Weakest.
He brought Rhyming Night to sing and propose.
The original one. Come on.
Okay, but the Brian McKnight one was good.
That's after.
I know, but I'm saying that one was.
The original one was basically, will you marry me? I guess. Here, we together. We might as well do it. It was jagged ass. He jagged ass shit.
Let's just get married. What's the problem, man?
No.
So you got to do what everybody else do?
Listen, if a girl wants that proposal, then I don't want her.
Hey, you've been living here. I mean, we together. Might as well get married. You got a problem with that?
And she was about to leave him. And that's the way that he did it. She was about to leave him.
True.
Bro.
That is very
true. So you see the growth. And then he went to like that little weird group, that cult he was in. Where he had the half braids, half fro.
Every character in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you see them grow.
Where did Hillary Banks grow? Because I think she stayed in the pool room.
She grew though. She started paying her own bills.
She married Trevor. She started paying her own bills because Uncle Phil threatened to kick her out if she didn't pay.
But
no growth.
She grew.
Jazz never did anything.
Okay, Jazz didn't grow. You're right.
Did
Jazz
Will go to college?
Carlton grew.
Carlton married a woman he met on the first day. And she said it was his baby. I'm pregnant by you, and they never even slept together.
Carlton wasn't getting none. That's what happens when squares get like a little attention. That happens. Martin ain't nothing real, nothing. Nobody.
Aunt Viv grew into Aunt Viv too, right?
Oh, we're not.
The only person
that grew on that show was Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil's job positions kept going up.
But everybody saw change. Like you saw them change, whether it was for the better or the worse. Because Aunt Viv switching was for the worse. Nobody in Martin changed.
Cole Brown went from doing nothing to working at the airport.
Cole still was doing nothing when he was working at the airport.
Martin went from a radio show to his own TV show.
That's it, though. He didn't grow nowhere else in all 20.
Gina went from like an accountant assistant to like running a position. She was like a manager or something.
Job. And you know what? They chose not to focus on Gina. Gina didn't get no shine. The only time she got shine is when her and Martin was beefing.
Come on. And we saw a lot of episodes about Gina going to work for, what was my man's name? Michael Collier. He was her boss.
And those were the worst episodes.
I mean, I give you that. Those were some of the worst episodes. She's not funny like that by herself. Just
on My Wife and Kids. On My Wife, she is.
Would know. Show was trash.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It didn't draw me in. I would have to. I have to sit down and try to watch it.
My Wife and Kids is so funny. Oh,
it is.
But is it a show that you got to watch in time? Because if I just go back and watch the show now, and it's, what is it, like 10, 15 years old now? 10 years old, maybe? It came out like 03, 05?
It might be 10. It might be 10.
So if I go look at that show right now, you telling me I would laugh right now after all this?
The references, the references of people who they were popular at the time. So that might be.
But everything else is funny.
It ain't Martin funny. So I won't
see the bar.
I think
see the bar, Martin.
But Martin,
I think it's better than Martin.
I think you tripping.
As a complete show, Martin doesn't have anything. Martin doesn't offer anything but being funny.
What is this complete show? Are you on the Screen Actors Guild? Are you voting for the Emmys? Like, are you a voter for the daytime Emmys?
I want to watch shows that show growth. I want meaning. Martin, I'm like, I'm gonna laugh.
All right, you work for the Academy. Okay, I get it now.
What do you mean? Because I want to see something other than funny.
That's why you changed the channel to a different show. This is my dramatic show. This is my comedy show. This is my this show. It's all good shows.
That's why can't you get that all in one?
Because that's called Netflix.
It's called Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You talking about? It's one show. You get 12, 13 episodes a season. You don't get to do everything in one show.
They didn't do nothing. Martin is just, this is what Martin is. We're going to be up to some shenanigans. Follow us through. As comedian Martin Lawrence makes us laugh. That's all it is.
That was enough.
Martin is a funny person. He's going to make us
was enough.
That's why
every Friday.
What do you mean?
Let me put somebody on the show. Here you go, Mike Epps. Go.
But
that's every Friday movie.
But Friday's a movie that's an hour and 30 minutes long. Martin is a show that's
30 minutes long. 18 minutes with commercials.
Still, that's still more minutes. You see it every week, the same stuff.
Guess what? People kept coming back every week because it was funny every week.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was coming. People were coming back for that.
The Fresh Prince of, okay, so when you talked about a show written for everybody, for the crowd, sounds like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to me. They wrote that show for everybody to watch it.
It's a good show. Listen, watch. I'm gonna show. I can't even flip my camera. I got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's literally right here. Martin would never, because who's gonna be on there? The best part, the person on Martin who's the best character outside of Martin is Pam, and she don't get her shine.
That's true.
But
That's true.
Pam is. She looked better than Gina. She's funnier than Gina. But guess what? Where's she at?
She can sing.
She's singing better than Gina.
Oh, that's true.
We're not gonna do this. We know what happened to Unviv. We're not gonna do that. We know what happened. She was talking crazy.
She just wanted a bigger check. That's all. She wanted a little more money. She's a veteran actor. She deserved that. Show's doing better. As the better the show do, we all should get paid more.
But it wasn't because of her.
All those people on Martin did something else after Martin and went a step up, probably except Cole.
Okay.
Cole went to making straight to DVD bootleg movies. That's all you seen him in.
Avery was doing hella work. What you mean? Before he passed away.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm waiting.
That's all you need.
No, and then you had Hillary Banks. She did Class Act. That was it. But that was during the time of the show.
What's that one movie with Damon Wayans? She was in that one movie with him too.
Okay. Yeah, she was in Major Payne.
Major Payne.
His love interest. Yeah. Guess when Major Payne came out? During the show.
Listen, we're not talking about what they did outside this show.
I mean, you brought this up before. You brought it up on Cosby Show. So we ain't Nobody did anything major after Fresh Prince besides Will.
Will Smith did more than anybody on that damn show of Martin. You could put all of them together. He did more.
Stop it. Huh? You forgot him and Martin did Bad Boys together. 3 of them.
And that's all Martin got. He helped Martin's career.
Oh, you forgot Life?
Okay, go to 2000s. 2000s, Martin.
Right, you see how you keep changing the argument?
No. It's not even
combined.
Will Smith today.
You forget Martin's stand-up shows? Martin's stand-up shows are amazing. Whoa. After the show.
Martin is not he has not been relevant in 10, 15 years.
Hey, again, you just changed the argument. First, it was overall.
Will Smith has got more popular. He has stayed in his lane and kept getting better and better and better.
And what's his lane? Rapping without cussing, being the most marketable person to everybody. Of course, you're gonna gain popularity.
Take the music
step outside the bounds.
Take the music out of here. The acting, Will Smith laps around Martin. Laps around him.
I'll give you that one.
Martin's funny.
Laps around Will.
He's funnier than, but he's
you forgot Martin did Def Comedy Jam.
If we're talking about stand-up, yeah, Martin. But we're talking about acting, which they do, it's Will Smith. 100% of the time. 200% of the Martin would pick Will Smith.
No. That's called dramatic acting. Comedic acting, Martin.
Martin comedic acting is not as what it was.
Hey, you just said the whole thing, everything, the career.
Post life. What is Martin?
He went in. He got married.
He's a family man.
Hold up. Didn't Big Mama's House come out after?
Big Mama's House is trash.
It's trash. But you said, what did he do? Then he did. What's that movie? The secure Blue Streak.
Blue Streak,
which had a great soundtrack. Then
you know what? You know what's crazy? Everybody says Blue Streak and they say great soundtrack. They don't say great movie. They say great soundtrack.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Blue Streak was funny.
He did another.
It was called like some security.
National Security.
National Security.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He did A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Love it. Got that movie on DVD.
Was that after Life?
Nah, Thin Line was before. But again, you said their whole career.
Listen, Will Smith got like Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh
no, keep going.
No,
keep going. He got concussion. He got Every movie with
I knew you were gonna go to the. He got some trash ones. I ain't gonna hold you.
But he also has really good ones.
Yeah,
just like Martin, both of them.
That's called being in the business. You got some good movies, you got some garbage movies. What's Martin's worst movie? Big Mama's House. What's Will's worst movie?
Hold
the
up.
last 10 he did.
Hold on, let me see. There's no Martin got that one movie. He got that one movie with all them old dudes. What is it?
It's Wild Hogs.
Wild Hogs. That movie is ass cheeks.
To you.
You like Wild Hogs?
If you like Wild Hogs but don't like Girlfriends, I don't have a problem. Or My Wife and Kids.
So, are we talking about Wild Hogs 1 or Wild Hogs 2?
There's 2?
Hold up. Because I think Rob Schneider's in that movie, right? David Spade. And your boy,
oh my, John
Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's in that movie. Yeah, I'm going to have to go.
Damn, they made hella money, though.
Yeah, the movie was a hit. A $60 million budget, and they made $253 million at the box office.
That's trash.
So the movie was a hit. Not my favorite. I don't like it, but the movie was a hit. Now let's go look up After Earth. Oh, you know what? Let's go look up Gemini Man.
We don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
We talk about flops.
After Earth is clearly a terrible movie.
What did you say about Gemini Man?
I like Gemini.
I wanted to watch it. I didn't see it.
Oh, no, you still got time. It's on VHS somewhere. Somewhere flopping on VHS.
You know what, Gemini Man? The problem with that movie, you can tell they switched studios. Like